Hi guys, today we worked on solving problems using a bar graph and then also using a line plot. This is my only paper here, so I apologize, but I'm going to go over a couple of these problems. I'm going to go over number 2. It says how many fewer miles were completed on Monday than on Friday. So if it says how many fewer on Monday, that means it's going to be a smaller amount. So I'm going to draw a comparison bar. I'm going to draw a smaller bar here. And it says on Monday there were 70, okay, because the number between 60 and 80 would be 70. So I'm going to put a 70 here. And then it says then on Friday. So that means Friday is going to be more. I'm going to go up to my bar graph, my horizontal bar graph. I'm going to go down, and I know the number is 100 and 120. The number between the two is going to be 110. So I wrote 110 there. So I'm going to have to go 110 minus 70 to find my missing number, to know how many fewer miles that was. So I can do it a couple different ways. I can start at 70 and I can count by tens until I get to 110. Or I can do 11 minus 7, and 11 minus 7 is 4, and then I have to add that placeholder, 40. So I can do that type of subtraction problem a couple different ways. Now there was a tricky one. This is number 5. And it says there are 4 riders in each of the 5 teams. Okay, so this is a 2-step problem. Third graders haven't encountered that many of these 2-step problems before. So this one was a little complicated. There are 4 riders on each of the 5 teams. So I went ahead and did 5 circles, and I put 4 kids on each team. And it says if the student completed the same number of miles, how many miles did the student ride on Wednesday? So I'm going to take all my miles and I'm going to divide them up between how many kids went. So first I have to figure out how many kids went all together. How many riders do we have all together? I have 5 groups of 4. So I know 5 times 4 is going to be 20. I have 20 riders. That's the first step. The second thing, it says, well, how many miles did each, I should have put a box around that keyword, each student ride on Wednesday? Well, I have to look back up to the bar graph, and I see Wednesday, it looks like they went a total of 40 miles. So we have a total. So we have 40 miles total, miles, and I'm going to need to divide it up between the 20 riders. Okay, so 40 divided by 20. Okay, that's the same as 4 divided by 2 with a placeholder. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. If I have to put that placeholder, it's going to be, whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just 2. It's 40 divided by 20, because 20 plus 20 is 40. So each kid went 2 miles. Does that make sense for one kid to go 2 miles? Yes. It wouldn't make sense if it was 20 miles for one kid. Okay, so we always want to check to make sure it makes sense. So that's a total of 2 miles. So once again, it was a 2-step problem. We have 4 riders on 5 teams. We have to figure out how many riders first, and then we're going to divide it up. We have 40 miles and 20 riders. Each rider went 1 mile. That would be 20 miles, but they went 40. So we have to double that up again. So 20 plus 20 once again is 40. I'll go over number 6 here again too. It says, did students ride more on Monday and Wednesday combined or on Thursday? We know, according to this, on Thursday they went a total of 100 miles. So we know that. But we have to find out how many were on Monday and on Wednesday. If I look back at the bar graph, I know that there were 70 miles on Monday, and Wednesday there were a total of 40. So I know 7 plus 4 with a placeholder. 7 plus 4 is 11 with a placeholder. So they went 110 on Monday and Wednesday all together, and only 100 on Thursday. Okay, so the answer here is going to be Monday and Wednesday. Okay, so I hope those few problems helped you out a bit.